So I'm sitting here enjoying my Sunday, having a nice relaxing wrap up to the week. And now I gotta lace them up and respond to somebody going on YouTube and talking smack here. We got Boomer making a video criticizing me about my choices to sell a few different artifacts. So we'll go through and we'll talk about was I wrong? Did I learn from the perspective that Boomer is sharing? Did I make a mistake? And I'll give you my perspective on Boomer here, calling me out for my decisions to sell some of these pieces that I was able to farm in the Dragon recently. So let's get into it. Alrighty, so first of all, I offered for Boomer to join me in this video so we could discuss and talk about it, but I guess he didn't have time today or whatnot. But Boomer, it's okay. Like, I won't bite. I'll go easier on you than I went on Murder Inc. when I debated him. I promise it'll be okay. You can join me for a video and we'll talk about this. But no, I'm just kidding. Boomer, he's a good player and he's a fun guy. He kind of likes to meme and joke around and hangs out in my stream quite a bit. So anyway, let's hear what he has to say here, and I'll let you know my thought process behind the scenes and why I made the choice to sell some of these, and then we'll figure out was I in the wrong or not.
Yo, what up, dudes? Boomer here. What's up, baby? All right. So your boy is watching his favorite Twitch streamer.
Oh, that's
Twitch
too
today.
kind.
And then your boy saw this monstrosity. All right. So if you really want to be good at the game, learn about the game, do not do this to your gears. So first, let me play back a clips to you. All right. Where's the play button? Okay, there we go.
Okay, I'm gonna have to send out a copyright strike. Using my
Oh
content
my
in a video? Come on now, with the audio? Oh, just kidding. It's okay. All right, what are we doing here, Boomer? Come on. Where's
So
the editing
you
skills?
all saw the gears, right? Okay, so my what's called the person that I looked up to is did some dragoon farming, and then he's selling gears, and then this is what he sold. All right, you know what? In case you missed it, let's play the clip. Uno mas. Let's go.
Come on, Boomer. Really? Let's get to the point here. What is this? Are we trying to hit 8 minutes for ad revenue length or what? What's going on here?
And then at the end of the clips, he sold all of those pieces with a check mark. So, all right. And then this is like really, really bad. Okay. Maybe my mentor is too busy reading the chat, but let's go back to the origin. Okay, so this piece, right? 5-star legendary speed piece with speed substat.
Really,
so
Boomer? 5-star? Come on
like,
now.
Even with like your super early game, like super early game, like 2 rolls is good. Mid game 3 roll is good. Late game 4 rolls is good. Maybe even
I've been
3
playing
rolls.
for 3 years.
So,
what are you talking
I
about
see
early
why he
game?
keep this.
Come on.
And then the second piece, we have this piece. So this piece is the perfect piece to use your legendary chaos ore.
Okay, legendary chaos ore. All right.
For example, if it
we'll get to
triple roll anything or quad roll anything, this is like the perfect
because we get so much chaos
ore.
ore. You know, it's basically like glyphs.
Sure why my mentor sold this piece, so definitely don't do that. At least roll to 8 to find out.
Oh my goodness.
And then we have this piece, an accuracy main stat piece with a speed substat that he sold too. So I have no idea what the hell is going on. But all right, but like whoever sell this piece, you probably have some brain damage. Because
that's the first thing he said, that's right.
Anyone from any stage can use this piece. Early game, 1 roll on speed, even 0 roll on speed, that's good. Mid game, late game, 2 roll on speed, fairly usable. Triple speed, usable by anyone, any account in the entire game. So yeah, not sure what to say. And then
okay, so we got the gist. We got the gist. We'll go over each one of these pieces, and I'll let you know my thought process on selling them. And then we also got to talk about this chaos ore nonsense as well. Okay, so apologize that the images of these are going to be a little bit blurry. I had to steal it from the VOD because obviously I sold them, so I had to clip it and kind of zoom in on it so you can read it. So I apologize for the poor quality on the images. But first of all, okay, this notion that we got to save every single decent piece with any potential because we're going to use Chaos Ore on it. Chaos Ore has been out for what, like 4 or 5 months now, and this is how much I have. So how many decades do you want me to save up Chaos Ore to keep these hundreds of pieces that are decent that I'm gonna wait for someday to use Chaos Ore on? It's actually one of my complaints in their implementation of Chaos Ore. I like the idea as a feature, being able to re-roll stuff. I liked that in Diablo 3. It was really cool. But we just never get this stuff. I think I've used one Chaos Ore in the 4 or 5 months it's been out, and this is how many I have. I have two 6-star legendary Chaos Ore opportunities. So anyway, that's why I already have some saved up for that situation. I've already got pieces ready to go saved up just for the event of using Chaos Ore on it. I don't need to save up 200 of those pieces because I'm not going to be able to use the Chaos Ore on them anyway. I've already got the ones ready to rock as soon as I get enough Chaos Ore to spend it on. So that's why I'm not saving all of these pieces with potential just to maybe use Chaos Ore on them someday. But now let's go over each one of these pieces and I'll walk you through the thought process in my head when it comes to selling, and then you can either agree or disagree. Okay, and first of all, as we dive into the first piece, I've kind of shifted my mindset in the last few months because I used to be kind of a hoarder when it comes to gear. You know, you end up keeping pieces like, if I ever build a third Allure, I could really use this on. If I ever build another Verask for like a boss fight to go double or triple heals, that'll be really good. If I ever build a crit damage nuking Miscreated Monster or Sir Nick, this HP damage piece could be really good. I used to always err on the side of keeping those, and it was just miserable because my inbox is always full. So I have shifted to being super picky in the last few months because with all of the new sets they've added to the game, with Stone Skin and all of the stuff in the Forge coming up, you know, to their credit, they have given us more storage space, but I tend to lean towards being picky, if anything, because I don't like playing with my inbox constantly full at 1,200, 999 every single day. So as we get into this first piece, this is an epic with a flat stat. So typically, if I have an epic that has a flat stat on it, it's just going to be straight into the bin, as Hell Hades would say, because like it's just one of those parameters I look for. Is it a rare? In the bin? Is it an epic with a flat stat? In the bin? Things like that are just automatic triggers for me to go ahead and get rid of it. Now, these boots are definitely good. They could like, you know, go 2 on accuracy, 1 on attack, and they're 6-star speed boots. Like, yes, they could be a good piece. But again, it's got flat attack on it, and there's no like crit rate or anything. Like if it was going to be on a nuker, like even if this was like crit damage or crit rate instead of accuracy, I could see it making a little bit more sense. But all in all, I don't really think I made a mistake in selling this for my account. Now, for an early game account or something, obviously 6-star speed boots with any sort of helpful stat on them would be good. But I don't really regret selling this one at all. Next up, we've got this 6-star legendary resistance piece. Now, okay, it is true that I probably don't keep enough 6-star accuracy and resistance pieces, or at least chess pieces. And Scratch said the same thing to me a while ago when I was kind of bouncing ideas off of him that I need to do a better job of keeping more accuracy and resistance chests. And so I have tried to kind of change my mentality on that. For this one, there's just no synergy. Like, okay, like, do I put this on a Duchess or a Ragwin or something I want to build for high resistance? There's no toughness, there's no defense, there's no HP, and there isn't even speed. Now, I think his argument was, well, what about Chaos Ore? I already talked about that. How many decades am I gonna have to play the game to spend Chaos Ore on all these pieces? And I already have pieces saved up, ready to spend Chaos Ore. So again, on this one, I don't really regret selling this, even though it technically does have potential. It could roll a bunch of accuracy and be a good Hydra piece, but there's really no toughness on it, which is what I would want to synergize with resistance. So yeah, I don't regret this one either. Then we've got this 6-star epic accuracy chest here. Now this one is pretty decent. I think if anything, this might be the one that he has the biggest argument on, because this could go 2 or 3 on the speed and be a pretty solid piece, especially if you're going with something like a Madame Saris to use as like your buff stripper for a nuking team, or if you're trying to build something really generally useful. This piece does have potential to roll pretty good. This would be maybe the one that I would accept that I probably should have at least rolled it to level 12 to see what it goes. But again, I've got that trigger in my head where I see epic with a flat stat and I'm like, no, it's just it's not going to be good. Typically this isn't going to go on a damage dealer, so I'm going to want like defense or HP or something down here. There's really nothing that's going to be a redeeming quality unless it hits the speed, and then it would actually be a pretty good accuracy chest for someone like a Saris. But my Saris has already got a chest that's better than this, and my Saris is built differently in an immunity build that Scratch actually did on my account and recommended for me, so I wouldn't really be keen on changing that. So the place this would get used the most, even if it rolled well, it probably wouldn't go there either. And I've already got pieces in the back burner ready to use with Chaos Ore. So again, this is probably the one there is the best argument on, but again, I don't regret selling this. Then next up, we have got these 5-star crit rate gloves. Now these are pretty solid. I do like these. Again, there's no attack. If either one of these were attack, I would have probably kept them. Like typically, if I'm using crit rate gloves, they're gonna go on like a damage dealer, but these would be really good for like an Allure or a Verask or some sort of non-damage dealer that needs crit rate. So if these were 6-star, obviously I would have kept them for sure. They're 5-star, so you know, this is one that kind of like the previous accuracy chest. It's not wrong to keep it. There is an argument there. I don't really regret selling. I don't ever regret selling something that's 5-star. Like, you know, again, I probably should have rolled this to level 12, because if this goes 2 or 3 on the speed, then it's obviously going to be a pretty solid piece, especially like I said, for a champion that needs crit rate that isn't necessarily a damage dealer and doesn't scale with attack or something. So again, it's a good piece and it has the potential to roll pretty well. I see 5-star and I really tend to lean towards selling, because like I said, I've tried to have a mentality shift of being more picky, but you wouldn't be wrong to keep this piece. And ideally I would have rolled it to 12 would be my final answer to make sure before I sold it. And then there was this one. Okay, come on, Boomer. Like really? Okay, we've got a legendary with not 1 but 2 flat stats on it. Like, no, I'm never gonna use this. First of all, it's a stat boot, so it's not like it's a 6-star speed boot. Already, stat boots are gonna be used a lot more rare. It's not like they can never be good or see their use. But like, this would have to roll like 3 or 4 on the speed for me to even want this to take up a spot on my account. And then it's not even going to be like, I guess if it went 3 or 4 on resistance as well. But like I said, I don't want to keep every single thing that could be used in some circumstance somewhere in the game, because there's like 700 champions and you would drive yourself mad trying to hang on to 10,000 pieces that could be used anywhere. Now, if either one of these were defense percent or HP percent, I would have probably kept this, but obviously that can't happen because of the HP percent here. So basically, if this was defense percent, I probably would have kept it. So again, I don't really see the argument on this one. I don't really regret selling this one either. So yeah, that's gonna be it for this random kind of Sunday afternoon video. I don't end up usually uploading at this time, but I thought it would be fun to kind of throw out an off-the-cuff response to this video that Boomer did, kind of calling me out for selling some of these pieces, and it's all good, it's all in fun. Half the fun of being in a community like this is the banter back and forth and kind of sharing different perspectives and debating on stuff. So it's no hard feelings, and Boomer, you're welcome on the channel at any time if you ever want to collab or debate something or discuss or share perspectives. We can line that up and make it happen. So that's going to do it for me on this one. I will link to Boomer's channel down below. Boomer's a great player. He knows a lot about the game. So if you're not familiar with his content, you should definitely check him out. And that link will be down below if you'd like to take a look at his channel or watch this video that he put out in response to me selling these artifacts. So have a great rest of your Easter Sunday and a great rest of your weekend. I will see you soon tomorrow morning on Monday to get the week kicked off. Have a good rest of your day. Peace.